Alrighty, the level 68 botany quest, given to us by Edgith in Idleshire, northwest Idleshire, is called the White Death, possibly like a reference to the Black Death, which I think is what they called the plague, because of like the black boils that would pop up on people's bodies, I think, but I don't know. Anyway, level 68, here we go. Oh, mercy, I don't imagine you were expecting good news, considering my involvement, but I have once again managed to make a mess of everything. While the first generation of crossbred popoto plants successfully sprouted, every single one of them withered frightfully fast. I imagine it's down to some kind of disease, but an amateur such as myself could never hope to identify such a thing. Fufuka has once again summoned us to the guild to discuss the latest development. I shall see you there. Free teleport to my favorite destination. Gotta love it. Can I do? Boo 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 boo. Pee 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 pee. Wow wow wow. Wow wow wow. Oh, that last quest with like, what was it, 1,700,000 something thousand? Where'd it go? 1,078,000 got me over halfway. Yeah, I'm over halfway now. It would not have got me halfway, but I am level 75, so, and it's a 65 quest. It might have got me really close to a full level or more. I don't know at what level that experience. Yeah, whatever. Here's Fufuka in Old Gridania. Welcome back from your journey to the Far East, Mercy. I assume Edgith has already informed you of our worrying predicament. I hypothesized that our first generation of crossbred popotoes have inherited the walker's unfortunate vulnerability to both diseases and pests. However, we are yet to pinpoint the exact cause as to why they have wilted so quickly. But how can that be? Was no one at the guild able to determine the cause of our plight? Much as it vexes me, this conundrum has bested all of us. We at the guild are fundamentally nothing more than observers of nature. It is a force all of its own, one that we try our best to understand, but cannot hope to harness, nor should we. However, that is not to say that all is lost. I fully intend to devote all of the resources available to me in order to ascertain exactly what it is that hinders our progress, so I was also hoping I could count on your help, Mercy. A fresh pair of eyes may be exactly what is needed to get to the bottom of this mystery. That's a good idea. Mercy, let's head back to the mud plots, and I shall do my best not to get in your way. Well, that's what I'm doing. I'm going back to the mud plots. Just, why didn't I investigate while I was there? It's dumb. Teleport ticket. Otherwise, like 466 gil. But you can take an airship from your main towns over to Idleshire, assuming you've completed all of those Ishgard, like the Ishgard Heaven's Word, which I believe you should have to get to this level of crafting and gathering. What are you looking at, Pupper? Let's actually try this. Pop over to the western. I'm not attuned to it. That's funny. Alright, I'm going a long way. Just that, for the heck of it. Just to attune. I wonder if it gives me anything else when I attune. It might give me the exits, which would actually be kind of nice. Now that I'm thinking about it. I don't even think I knew this Ethernet existed. Or sorry, Ethernet shard. Prologue gate and epilogue gate are both now. That's kind of what Can I move now? Thank you. I think those are these two. I don't know which one's which. Let's find out. Nope. Doesn't say on that map either. That's awesome. Stupid. Okay, whatever. We'll inspect the mud plots field. A quick interaction. You spy a faint white glint within the soil. Investigate once more. A longer interaction. Makes sense. Upon closer inspection, you find a chalky stone. Like chalky. What is the matter? Was there something in the soil? I talk to Edgith to continue. Is something the matter, Mercy? Don't tell me you've discovered the problem? You hand over the chalky stone. Is this some kind of stone? No, that's not right. But surely Fufuka would have noticed this if it were so simple. Yes, I must be mistaken. There's no way an amateur such as myself could solve something that stumped the guild. My options are... Wait, what did she say that would have made sense for... whatever. My options are have some bloody confidence in yourself for once. Or, even Fufuka doesn't know everything. Have some bloody confidence in yourself for once. I think I needed someone to tell me that. And I have to say, I'm glad it came from you. Thanks, Mercy. Ascertaining the identity of these chalky stones may well be the key to uncovering what's causing our popotoes to wither so quickly. However, we will first require a reagent. I know we've already had you do enough work for a lifetime, but would you be able to visit stick kicks? Like, it's kick with a Q, so Q-I-X. Stick kicks bang pots for me? Hand this over to an alchemist there named Goldwax, and she should be able to give you what we need. Is that in here? In the meantime, I will head to the guild and ask Fufuka for her expert opinion regarding these stones. He is here. I think the fastest way would be to go in via this way. So the goblins or moblins or whatever they're called, I think they're goblins. All the buildings here are made of like white, beautiful stone, like almost marble looking, maybe even marble actually. And this is like a normal goblin thing, kind of big pieces of wood, kind of these glowing red dots like eyes, just kind of scrap metal. Still really nice and structured and stuff, but I've actually never been inside here in Isleshire. What do you give? Slip slicks? Right here. Here's Goldwax. I don't do the psh psh because it's annoying. Welcome to Stick Kicks' Bang Pots. What brings Uplander here? Edgith's orders. Hand it over. Edgith, whatever. Uplander would have Goldwax crafty make a reagent. First, Goldwax needs Uplander to bring seaweed known as nanoriso. Gabi needs this for a reagent. Bring Goldwax 20 clumps of nanoriso. It's Nancy A, Nancy O, R-I, Sam O. And Gabi will crafty make the reagent. Uplander needs to visit the Far East. Nanoriso can only be found at the bottom of the Ruby Sea. And as usual, I'm sure he's correct, but I have to see if there's any like time nanoriso. And he's like time constraints. This comment on a Eorzea database makes absolutely no sense. Okay, so the thing we're looking for is called nanoriso, and somebody here commented, fair warning, the item you are looking for is referred to as nanoriso. Yeah, dude, no shit, that's the title of the fucking page. Why? Ruby Tide Kelp? I don't know, whatever. Anyway. Oh, that's what it is. Okay, so that's okay. You have to do Ruby Tide Kelp. Onokoro is the closest. And again, you can try to get here however you want. I think going to your hometown, which should be free for you if you set it as your favorite destination, and then fly out to go to Kugane via Limsa Lominsa. So at most, it would cost you $270-ish to get to Limsa Lominsa. Sorry, to get to Kugane, and then You could teleport, or you could take the boat from Kugane to the Ruby Sea. Ooh. Sorry. As with botany, sometimes it happens. There is a time-sensitive thing. Always nice to gather those just in case they're useful. It probably won't be useful for me to cook it because I'm past this level of cooking, I think, but certainly might sell good. I have inventory space to spare for it. It's in the eastern portion, northeastern portion of an unspoiled mature tree. I don't think these sell well. Actually, sorry, this is rarefied, so it might not be worth it at all, but we'll do it. If you've never seen one of these before, I kind of learned, not the hard way, but the dumb way, that what you can do, is get collectability up as much as you can, 1,000. See, right here, it'll say, like, it'll give the best benefit to do it 1,000. If you use 200 GP with scrutiny, you can then follow it up with a scour, and it'll give double what it would normally give in collectability. I got lucky there somehow and got awesome. That means I can collect 5 of these. You'll see. There's 1, 2, and they're all going to be 1,000 collectability. Whether that's useful or not remains to be seen. What we can do again is look up rarefied shiitake mushroom. Who accepts rarefied shiitake mushroom is usually how I have to ask it. Custom deliveries, yes, thank you, but who? So Charlemagne, who I have not unlocked yet. It's not on his list at all, actually. So, oh, it's like, oh, come on. Okay, hold on. Which NPC accepts rarefied shiitake mushrooms as a custom delivery? It's always really fucking hard. Maybe there's gotta be a spreadsheet somewhere, or like a... Monago? Okay. Who's that? Does Gamer Escape tell us, like, is there a comment about who takes it? Sorry. Really, nothing. Cool, just how to get it, as usual. That's awesome. I love it. Okay, also not useful. Oh wait, where'd that go? Okay. Okay, let's try Monago. They are in Ralger's Reach. No bonuses on these. I remember Monago now. Okay. I'm gonna get the thing I came here to get first. Which, well, we're level 68, so that it would be in this list somewhere, right? Ruby Tide Cup. I cannot find anything on Monago's turn-in stuff. There you go. Custom deliveries Monago. Is the wiki the best page for this stuff? She also doesn't accept the rare. Come on, man. Rarefied shiitake nut mushroom is not on her list, actually. Under the sea, I'm gathering 20 nano riso. I don't think these showed up. I think the popotoes. I don't even think the popotoes were on the list of actual, like, normally available. I'm gonna get this map because I failed a map yesterday. Really annoying. I failed it because I found the treasure. It was in the peaks or the fringes, and a group of level 70 mobs popped out, and I was trying to do it on my 68 ninja. I got killed faster than I've been killed in a long time. It sucked. And then the treasure disappeared when I went back to this exact same spot and lost the map and all that stuff, so. But in the experience points, I mean, I guess they're really not good enough to be doing them on my... But the 5th treasure chest you get... where'd the treasure stuff go? The 5th treasure chest you open will... Oh, it only gives you gil? Oh, okay, then why am I doing it on the... Yeah. That's dumb. That's dumb and I'm a dummy head. Okay, I don't know who takes these. And I'm starting to get annoyed. Wait, no. Custom deliveries. Is there a list of who takes what somewhere, please? They just decided not to make that as part of the thing? I've unlocked Odd Kirog and Zloe Aliapo. Zloe, I think, was the first. I didn't know that Monago and Kurenai were options. But, okay. You have to complete a quest line for... Oh, that's a long quest line for Kurenai. It's crazy. But, okay. Oh, wait. These are gonna be different based on your... if you have mining available to you, is there a... Huh. I'm kind of confused now. 'Cause... I'm not seeing the rarefied shiitake mushrooms on anybody's. I'll try to turn them into just a regular appraiser. It's really annoying that you can't find this stuff out super easily somewhere. Okay, these are what you... Really, really annoying, actually. Okay, back to Idleshire. I've already explained how the cheapest way to get here is if you don't have tickets, but... it's certainly a longer way. I gotta close this wiki. Have I saved this? No, I haven't saved this. Let's save this in deliveries. Really annoying. Okay, actually, since I'm in Idleshire, I think if they have the okay, let's go to Zloe and Nodkarog, and maybe I can demonstrate something. I think if they have the word rarefied in them, they aren't going to be custom deliveries. They'll just be collectibles. Could be wrong. So like here, strong step spice. I have some of this? Oh yeah, I do. I remember I got some accidentally. Just, you know, one of the, if I'm on my gatherer, and I see one of those special nodes pop up, I'm gonna go do it. So I have 2 of those. I can turn them in next week because I've already done mine. But notice none of those said rarefied. The lists I'm seeing online, none of them say rarefied. These don't say rarefied. We have red sky coral and duskfall moss. Okay, which makes me believe. I think anything that says rarefied goes straight to just a regular collector, an appraiser. So it's collectible appraiser. There's one in your hometowns, probably one in Ishgard. Oh, actually, I don't know. Idleshire has one. I'm not sure Ishgard has one. But it would be in the 60 to 70 range. Wouldn't you know it? Rarefied shiitake. So I'm gonna get I'm gonna get 20 scripts per turn in, and also 1,078,560 experience points. I think I'm gonna hit like 78 off of these. We'll see. Because I have 5 to turn in. Wait, what? Did I do the math? What was I looking at that said? Was it this stuff? Oh, I was still clicked on the coral. Okay, I'm done. That makes more sense. That makes way more sense. Okay, I will hit 76 though, and I can put on those accessories. Okay, so that's a note. Rarefied means collectible appraiser, not, what are they called? Custom deliveries. And I can put these on. Hell yeah. That is a full set of, I think there actually is, well, actually I don't remember what level that stuff is. I'm level 378, that's awesome. Pretty awesome. I'll turn this in. Wait, how am I supposed to go here? Oh, yeah, to the goblin. To the goblin mobile. Look at this steam-powered monstrosity. I love it. Goldwalks. Bring Goldwalks 20 clumps of nanoriso and Gabi will crafty make the reagent. Hand them over. Finer nanoriso Goldwalks has not seen. Gabi will start crafty making of reagent right away. Screen goes black. Goldwalks shall use techniques of both Uplanders and Gabis to make reagent with fastness. Reagent is ready for Edgith. Hands it to me. Are you wearing a mask also? Oh, it's a humanoid wearing a Gabi mask. And he's like, I cannot see worth a damn in this thing. Yeah, no shit, dude. You're not a goblin. Is at least one reason. Did I lose something that was up here? I thought I had 3 things that are normally active. I don't know. We're gonna do the map here, the treasure map after this. Talk to Edgith to finish this quest. Hello again, Mercy. Did everything go smoothly at the bang pots? And over the reagent. Fantastic! Now we can finally see if my silly little hypothesis holds true. Still so down hard on yourself. Now screen goes black, by the way. This is a good part to... I'm gonna grab this really quick. And then I'll say what she says on there. Nah, that's a good grab. I can't believe it. Did I do something wrong? How could something that came from my mind ever turn out to be correct? Up comes Fufuka and the Afro guy. I can't remember his name right now. I see you two have already begun your test. Have you discovered anything new? Did Edgith's guess end up being correct? She nods. The way it responded to the reagent doesn't leave much room for doubt. It's an eelworm, a pest that is not going to do us any favors. The chalky stone-like object that Mercy found was one of its eggs. So things are just as you assumed they were, Edgith. There is, however, one issue I still struggle to comprehend. As parasites, eelworms require a host plant to feed on. The mudplots were only created recently. Just why were the eggs of such vermin lurking in the area? According to the Charlene records Sani looked at, that was the Afro dude's name, eelworm eggs enter a state of dormancy within their mother's corpse, allowing them to survive for over a decade. They're more than capable of waiting for as long as it is necessary for new grub to show up. The blasted records also claim that they'd all been exterminated. Either the Charleans have a funny definition of the word, or we were unlucky enough to pick an area that was home to an eelworm corpse or two, the eggs inside which hatched and infested the mudplots. Fufuka nods. Most unfortunate indeed. I must say, though, I have been remarkably impressed by the tremendous growth you have shown, Edgith. You have come a long way, both as a person and a botanist. I have no idea what you're talking about. After all, it was Mercy that found the eelworm eggs in the first place, and I still haven't come up with a solution to the pest problem. The records weren't much use regarding that either, although you'd think you'd think they must have had some way of ridding themselves of the vermin if they were happy considering them exterminated. Well then, I suppose it is time I pulled my weight as well. I shall look into past cases of eelworm infestation and try to formulate a suitable plan of action. I'll keep looking through the Charlene records to see if I can't find a solution as well. Suppose I'll give you a hand with that. I may not know much about plants, but my eyes work well enough. My apologies, Mercy, but you will need to be patient for a while as we search for a permanent solution to this conundrum. Edgith will let you know once we are ready to put an end to these pests once and for all. I just smile, give her a nod. I'm good. No worries. We get a new scythe, which, I've already got a better one because I spent money. 3 high cordials. Awesome, love it. Bountiful Harvest 2. For 100 GP, increase the number of items obtained on your next gathering attempt by 1, 2, or 3. Number determined by your gathering rating. Ooh, I like that. And we get our pick of gathering plus 10 materia, perception plus 10, or GP plus 6. I can usually take gathering, so I'll take a perception here. Watch, that's my logic every time, so I just keep taking perception. Where'd they put that? Oh, it just upgraded the one I had. Cool. That's cool. That's awesome. Now I actually might use it more often, to be entirely honest. Increases elemental shard, crystal, cluster, yellow. Okay. Cool. Alright. As I said, oh shit, we gained 2,227,500 experience points, getting us pretty darn close. Like we're a quarter of the way left to get to 77, and we will do the map. The quest for doing treasure maps, getting them in the first place, is from Eastern Lenosha, Wineport, I think it's called. But I got a map before I knew what it was. I was just gathering. I think I was doing botany in Eastern Lenosha, and I got a map. I'm like, what is this? And it led me to so they've been fun and useful, and they're actually there a way to get more gold, gil, wow, and some items? Oh, one item dropped from a treasure chest that sold quite well, like hundreds of thousands of gil, I'm pretty sure. So it must be pretty rare. Anywho, so like, okay, we're going to Yangxia. The way you do it, I mean, you could probably look them up, but I don't know if there's a different one and everything. Yangxia is Authard, I think. Yeah. So I'm looking for an area that looks pretty much like this spot in the map. We have a curve. You can also look at these little patterns on the land part, but it looks like there's a peninsula. It's not this one. And the peninsula could be misleading. It could be a land bridge that I just can't see. It could be right here, but it's not. No, see, there's no circle with those markings on the. But I am looking for a curved, and they don't rotate the map. It's not gonna like be, oh, it looks like it's northeast, but they don't do that, as far as I can tell so far. It could have been but it is pretty zoomed in generally. I don't think it's, well, this is as far as I can zoom in actually, so. This one's tougher than I expected. I will be going as a level 100 class. I'm not gonna die again. If you already think you found it, I'm sorry if I'm annoying. It would be like up here. Ooh. This could be it, because this little pattern is pretty close. There is this, yeah, this is it. So we're gonna go to the House of the Fierce in Yangxia. This is a really cool place because it's got just really tall pillars of stone going up into the clouds. It is annoying because the only way to get from over here to over here is either to teleport across for 100 gil or fly all the way around here to like these big walls. There's like a big door. It reminds me a lot of what I call Panda Land in World of Warcraft. And then it's in, the map is in your, wait, I have the Wondrous Tales book? I've never done any of them. Wait, no, I have, haven't I? I've opened it up. Chloe Aliapo. Oh, I didn't know she gave me that. Wait, I'm thinking of Zloe Aliapo. But I do remember Chloe at some point. Anyway, I think it, oh, shoot. I might be wasting my time chasing this. I didn't even notice it. Good thing I didn't switch it. Oh, cool. It's right here. We got one of those timed botany thingies. Rarefied pine resin, rarefied pine log. It doesn't really matter. They're both rarefied, so they're just turning to a normal appraiser. We'll do the pine log, why not? Doesn't matter. I said 450 would be our average, we got 450. We got 900. So we're not gonna be able to collect 4. We're gonna be able to collect 3. So I want to get 1,000. There we go. Cool. More fun stuff to turn in. Alright. And then make sure we switch. We'll go Dragoon. Or we'll Paladin. No, they're gonna be easy as heck. They're not gonna be level 100. I'm not worried about that. That same spot, and we do this little dig. This you'll see your character like looking around. You're not digging, you're looking around. And like really these don't give a lot of experience points, so don't worry about doing them on a. And see, like I got so many. Got a big snail. Is that it? Okay. Defeated all enemies drawn by the trap. You do also get 15, you get Tombstone of Poetics. Let's see. Commanding Craftsman's Tea. Never heard of it. It could be one of those things you can make via, I got 3,000 gil. It could be one of those things you make via the, like special tabs in the crafting menu. You got an Oro Shigani ingot, which might be worth a lot, I don't know yet. Grade 1 Raisui of Intelligence. Shop selling price. So this sells to a shop. No, sorry. The shop sells it for $45.99. You sell it for 26. That was crazy. Okay. Blood hemp and yarn times 2. 2 of those ingots, by the way. You know what? Let's just keep this going. I'm gonna show you. I'm not doing anything yet. I'm gonna go make fishing videos right after this. Let's check the market. Oh, 145 fire crystals also. And it did advance my challenge log here. Just to make sure, if I pop over to Ninja, it still doesn't say that it rewards experience points. So yeah, I got that wrong. But actually doing the fight will give you experience points if you're not already capped. Yeah, every 18 hours you can get a new map. Is how I remember it working. Let's do market. Sorry if you can hear my housemate too much. I don't think you can, but let's see. Alright, inventory. Commanding Craftsman's Tea. Doesn't sell well. It sells somewhat frequently, but you're looking like this isn't even HQ, so you're looking at like 164 each. I'm probably just gonna vendor it. Yeah, I'm gonna vendor it because it vendors for almost the exact same. That's stupid. But it's something that you can take on top of food, I think. Oh, it's a medicine. That's why I haven't seen it. So you get control plus 20 for for 15 minutes. So you can kind of aid your food and gear with a 15-minute duration tea. That's pretty cool. That's kind of cool. Never thought about that. I didn't know those things existed. I know like potions and stuff, but right. Oro Shigani ingot times 2. Not bad. Sells pretty frequently. We got 88, 88, 87. Yeah. So current price is 1,200 at the least. It's been selling for 1,200 is pretty good average. I want to get them out of my inventory, so we will do 1,100. Blood hemp and yarn. Not great either. Sells pretty frequently. I'm still probably gonna put them up. Right, because they sell the vendor for 2, so why not try to get 100? Somebody else did the same treasure chest I did, I think it looks like. And then the Raisui of Intelligence. Grade 1. Okay, so this treasure haul wasn't fantastic. These also sell frequently enough, but it's not HQ. I'll just put it up for how much is it vendor for? 26, yeah, 300. just to get it out. Cool. This sounded like Shire music for a second. They did sell for 164 each. That's cool. Those render pretty well. Damn. Anywho, I don't need these. What are these? Nanoriso. They're nothing. I just sell the excess. Sell the excess. I don't need this scythe because I've already got 74. I'll put the materia. Once again, rarefied. You can turn in as many of those as you want. So we got it. Like I said, there are appraisers in your hometowns. Wait, I was like, why can't I find it? Rarefied pine log. Oh, that's the highest level one too, so it'll give me the best experience points. Cool. I'm glad I picked the right one. The pine's resin was level 67. The pine log was 69. It wouldn't have been a big difference, but why not, right? Body hit 77. Hell yeah. 510,000 per turn in, plus 20 gathering scripts. I need to do more gathering turn-ins than I've been doing crafting turn-ins to be. I keep on saying like unique collectors, but they are the like Zloe Aliapo and Odkarog, something collectors or whatever. Script exchange. Let's pop over to Botanist for a second. You go to, well, you can get a lot of stuff, and I think it'll depend on what. So like in Gridania, I can get up to item level 200 crafter's gear, but you need crafter script for that. So let's actually go to gatherers. So you can do all these. You can do item level 200 mining picks and hammers and head, body, legs, and all that stuff. It's all specific only to that class, though, except for the what are they called? Sorry, accessories. Those are all like Disciple of Land. Actually, oh yeah. So they can be used by anybody. But like right now, the gear that I have can be used by any gatherer, Disciple of the Land, and that's kind of where I like to go. As far as how you can spend this stuff, you can do materia. So plus 10 to gathering, perception, GP, gathering, or that's 200 each. You can also do material. So music, furnishings, you can buy high cordials for 20 each, which is probably what I'll spend most of mine on. You can buy furnishings like a fishing rod rack, materials and bait. Not often you're going to do this, probably. You can buy patinosaur. It's a seafood. Interesting. I think I bought something that was useful. Not from this particular vendor, though. I think it was from the Idlefire vendor. I think it was actually via crafting script, though. Interesting stuff here. But, like, I already have themed worms and magma worms and red balloons, and you can buy these from just regular... Actually, I know you can buy red balloons from regular vendors, but... and then... Blue Gatherer Script Token, a note of promise granted for the delivery of gatherers. What does it do, though? Hold on, I need to know what it says. Blue Gatherer's Script. Blue Gatherers, yeah. Heaven's Word, Anima Relic Weapon Steps. Oh. Planning to use blue gather script tokens to trade in for the crystal sand, however I can't find it. Okay, so this guy doesn't know where to find them. I know where to find them, didn't know where to turn them in. So it's for anima relic weapon stuff, apparently. Interesting. Cool. Alright. So, sorry this was so long and I diverged from the original purpose, but hope you enjoyed and learned new things with me. And I can already afford so many high cordials. They give, what was it, 400 GP, and they have a 3-minute cooldown instead of the 4-minute of the regular cordials. I have 11. I barely use them. But lower cooldown, higher GP is amazing. Especially if you're like, there's some fishing that's really crazy. I've seen videos, even sped up, the video takes a long time to catch a certain particular like gigantic fish with like double mooching and stuff. But anyway, hope you enjoyed. I will see you next time, and bye bye for now.